one. Welcome back to Scotland. My name is Robinson Okenya. The first part of the show, we were talking about the national team that participated in the Coco World Cup in India. Remember, we had Brian, that is Brian Onyo, who's the women's coach, as well as Agneta Okumu from the women's team that participated in the World Cup in India. But in this part of the show, I want us to shift gears. We get into some football action. I want us to take a look at the fixtures that we have for this weekend. Let's begin with Football Kenya Federation Premier League fixtures that we have on the cards. Tusker is taking Ulinzi. This match, currently, Tusker is leading Ulinzi 1-0. 60 minutes played. Probably we'll have to wait and see who wins that. And then FC Leopards will be in action against Muranga Seal. Posta Rangers will be taking on FC Talanta. Kariobangi Sharks will be in action against Bidco United. And then Kakamega Homos will be hosting Gor Mahia. Remember, Gor Mahia got a win against Sofapaka in midweek. So probably they may want to keep that momentum going. Now, Bandari, after losing 3-0 to Police in midweek, will be hosting Nairobi City Stars in Mombasa. And then KCB will be taking on Mathare United. Remember, KCB lost to FC Leopards. 4-2 was the final score. And then Sofapaka, after losing to Gor Mahia, they will be taking on Shabana, a team that is currently has a bit of momentum in the league. But remember, these two teams currently are tied on the same points. What separates them is the goal difference. Mara Sugar will be taking on Kenya Police. Those are the weekend fixtures that we have in Football Kenya Federation Premier League. Now, let's move away from the Football Kenya Federation Premier League. Let's get into the English Premier League. We have a couple of fixtures this afternoon in the English Premier League. And of course, most English Premier League fans want to see how the table will be like after the end of the day. AFC Bournemouth will be, after getting that 4-1 win against Newcastle last week, will be taking on Nottingham Forest. Now, remember, Nottingham Forest are second on the log, rather third on the log at the moment, and it's going to be very, very interesting how this pans out. Brighton, after winning against Manchester United last week, they will be facing Everton, and then Liverpool, the league leaders, will be taking on Ipswich Town. Southampton, one of the favorites for relegation, will be taking on Newcastle United. Hopefully, everybody's looking at Newcastle to bounce back after that loss to Bournemouth. And then Wolves will be taking on Arsenal, a team that has had 2 wins in a row at the moment. And then tomorrow, of course, we have a couple of fixtures before even tomorrow. Tonight at 8:30 p.m., Manchester City will be at Etihad Stadium taking on Chelsea. Crystal Palace face Brentford tomorrow. Tottenham Hotspur, after getting that win against Hoffenheim in the UEFA Europa League, will be facing Leicester City. Aston Villa welcome West Ham United, and they seek to recover from their loss against Bologna in the Champions League. And then finally, Fulham on Sunday night will be taking on Manchester United. So those are the fixtures that we have in the English Premier League. So let's move away from the, even before we get into other leagues, let's still stick with the English Premier League. And what is Mark? Can we begin with the first fixture of the day? That is Bournemouth taking on Nottingham Forest. This is a very, very interesting fixture. So let's take a look at what to expect in this utterly interesting fixture this evening.